totally ready. I think anyways. Just whatever you want to get around to, that'd be great. Because this stinks. It's hard, you know, when you're single and you're in ministry, you pour yourself out and you come and you kind of feel like you're in vocational limbo. And so, in that loneliness, I was just kind of sitting there and I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do something with this that's healthy. I said, I'll write a song for whoever my wife's gonna be. And what would I want to say to her 10, 15 years into being married? So I sat down and wrote a song. Came out really quick, like 5, 10 minutes. I was like, whoa. And then I'm staring at the page and looking at the words and going, where did these lyrics come from? I have no idea. And there's this whole part in the middle too. Like, if you need me in the middle of the night, my dear. I'm like, am I going to marry an insomniac? What is this? Is she going to be afraid of the dark god? Do I need to get night lights? Like what? So, I said, whatever. I like the song. I'd play it occasionally. And a couple years later, I found myself on the phone late one night, in the middle of the night, with a girl that I was pursuing. She wasn't into me at all. And she called me at like 2 in the morning. Because I was like, hello? She's like, I'm really sorry to call you, but I had a nightmare and you were in it. And I'm like, really? You woke me up just to tell me that. Thanks for rubbing it in. Good night. I said, no, you told me you were at the end of the dream and you told me everything was going to be okay because you were praying for me. And guys, listen up. I have a confession. Not once did I ever pray, not for my will, but just for God's will in the life of another woman when I was pursuing her up until that moment. And every night, for about 3 weeks, I'd been waking up and praying for this person. And so we prayed over the phone. The next day I'm at the airport. I'm flying to Nashville and telling my manager about this on the phone. She goes, you know, it's funny. It sounds like that song you wrote. And I was like, what one? She goes, you know the one that says, if you need me in the middle of the night, my dear? And I pulled my hoodie over my head because I started crying because I knew that woman was going to be my wife. And 4 months later, she said yes to my proposal. And I share that with you tonight because I believe that we're all really struggling right now with a bunch of different things, and some of it's loneliness and some of it's fear. And in those moments, you have an opportunity to take your loneliness and fear and to do something beautiful with it, which is to give it back to God and not to turn to something else for a quick and easy fix. Because the loneliness and the fear will still be there. Whatever's at the root of it will still be there waiting for you. But I believe God can do something beautiful with it. So this song's called My Only Love. I still want you. Yes, I need you to have and hold you after all of these years. I will listen to your problems. Won't try to fix them. Just wipe away your tears. And if you need me in the middle of the night, my dear, I'll stay awake till morning light and chase away your fear. So come closer, right here forever, deep in my heartbeat, together as one, my only love. After the first time I sang through that, sitting at my kitchen table, I distinctly heard God say in my heart, that song is not about you singing to your future wife. It's about me singing over you. And I think at the end of the day, most of us in this room are kind of probably uncomfortable with the idea that that's how much God loves us. That He pursues us that way, and that He made us in such a way that the desire we have for other things and other people, they're mirrors. They're little glimpses, and they pale in comparison to how much He loves each and every one of us and pursues us. So I'm going to sing this again, and my hope is that you would hear a God who after all you've been through in your life, He still just is pursuing you in a deeper and deeper way. And He's not promising easy, quick fixes to problems. But He wants you to find Him in the middle. So I still want you. Yes, I need you to have and to hold you. After all of these years, I will listen to your problems. I won't try to fix them, just wipe away your tears. And if you need me in the middle of the night, I'll stay awake till morning light and chase away the fear. So come closer, right here forever, deep in my heartbeat, together as one. My only love, my only love, my only love. Oh. You know, there's that author C.S. Lewis who talks about love in a book called The Four Loves. He said at the end of the day, the only kind of real love you can have with God is what's called need love. And that's perfectly exemplified for me in my son Connor, who's 10 weeks. Because when he gets hungry or he needs something, he'll let you know. He doesn't have a problem doing it. It starts usually with the hunger. There's like the one sound. Ah! And it builds. And eventually there's like a full body shake and the eyes are closed and it. Ah! Like so much work. But I really realized in my life I do the same thing. It's just I end up basically turning to other things to kind of satisfy my needs. Whatever I really need in my heart, in my spirit, in my soul. And we have a God who wants to satisfy our every need. He wants to meet us, but we need to be willing to just admit to Him, God, I need you. If your life is full and complete tonight, if you have everything you want, why would you ever need God? It's only when we come to realize that something is hugely missing. There's this giant hole in the middle of it, and nothing seems to really fill it. And when we just come to our senses and admit that it's God, He's there and He's waiting to meet us. So I want to sing this. It's based on an old hymn, and I would love if you would sing it with me. Lord, I need